You are doing four incredibly important things when you borrow on assets to buy appreciating assets. Right off the bat, none of this is financial advice. I'm not telling you to do this. This is a strategy that I've given a lot of thought on, and these are just my thoughts. In this example, we're going to talk about borrowing on real estate and buying assets like Bitcoin. Okay, so when you do a longer term mortgage, you're essentially shorting the US dollar. The idea being that historically, the US dollar has depreciated significantly in value over a 10, 15, 25, 30-year period. So the dollar that you're paying back 5, 10, 15 years from now is a lot less value than the dollar that you borrowed up front. Which means you can take the money that you're borrowing now and responsibly invest into appreciating assets, making it work for you. So one, the strategy is you shorting the US dollar. In this example, we're going to be talking about reinvesting that value into Bitcoin. And historically, given enough time in the market, Bitcoin has appreciated significantly, being the best performing asset over the last 10 years. Don't get hung up on the details. If you don't want to do this with real estate and crypto, figure out a way to do it with your other assets. Number three, when you borrow on an asset, you're not giving up ownership of that asset. And that's incredibly important. Because if you sold that asset and you have the tax liability from that sale, you're paying 30, 40, 50% in taxes. And then if you ever wanted to re-enter that market, you'd be paying that appreciated market price. Whereas when you take a loan on it, you just pay back that loan and the asset is yours. And number four, you are legally avoiding taxable events. So in this example, you're borrowing at a 3 to 5% interest rate. You're taking a portion of that borrowed money and putting it to work in assets that historically return higher than that 3 to 5%. So when given the choice to borrow at 3 to 5% interest or to sell and pay 30, 40, 50% in taxes, I think the answer is clear that you're better off borrowing, especially if you're putting that borrowed value to work. What do you think about this strategy? Let me know down in the comments below, whether you love it or hate it. But if you like these discussions, make sure you hit that follow button. See you next time.